In this segment, I'm going to be showing you how to make this modern Calla Lily bouquet, embellished with pearls. So beautiful. Some things get you really excited, and this one is just so beautiful. It gets me going. I'll put it aside and show you how to do it. First, you need bear grass. It's very fine grass, and I've got 15 Calla lilies. And what we need to do is make these beautiful little loops of bear grass. So first you want to attach a few pearls onto some of them. So just get some loose pearls and thread the pearl onto the bear grass. You can use 1 or 2 bear grass. If they're thin, it's better to use 2. If it's a thicker, 1 is enough. And then you want to just loop it like this. You can have a few others with it while you loop. So give yourself, make nice little loops like that. Some you can put 2 pearls, some 3 pearls, some single pearls. Then what you want to do is get this 1/4-inch strapping tape and just put a tiny bit of tie around it, and that holds your loop in place. Get all that ready first, because when you start designing with the spiral technique, you want everything ready to go. So let's get started. Start with 1 calla. The nice thing about callas is you can shape the stem, you can manipulate the stem. They'll go to where you like. So we want to start with a couple of those. Don't need to worry so much right now because that's going to get cut off. So I'm doing the spiral, so always overlapping, doing your spiral technique. And for bouquets, hold it up high in between your thumb and finger. So now when I do start with 3. I always like the callas coming out. I don't like them going this way, or like have them like they're blossoming outwards. Okay, remember that when you're doing your design. So let's get, now you can put a little bit of grass in between now. Get a smaller one. And then add more callas and spin. Keep that little smaller one for the outside. There, I'll add another little grass. Always doing your spiral. That gives you the flow better if you spiral it. Always looking to make sure you've got them at the same height. Another bear grass loop, spin, and just keep adding. Spinning. And putting a loop when you feel like you want one. Just dispersing them out so it looks even. And adding callas. So beautiful, so simple once you know the technique. But it looks like $1 million when you're finished. So beautiful. Keep going. And callas come in all kinds of gorgeous colors. Beautiful shades of pink, vibrant oranges. So there's lots to choose from. Final one. Now I've got these nice loops still. I can put those around my edge just to finish it. Holding it all. See how easy that is? So that's all it takes, just calla lilies and bear grass. You don't need any other greens. It's so fabulous. Not much other work needs to go into it. So that's everything. Look how nice that looks. So now is the time you want to adjust. See, this one's kind of turned in a little bit. I want to get that the way I like it. Move it now before you tie it off. Beautiful. So I've got it held up high by the neck. I use the 1/4-inch green strapping tape. Tie that down right up near the neck. Hold it with your finger and tie it around. That's going to hold all your flowers and grasses in place. You can come down a tiny bit too, make sure you get it all. It's perfect. Cut it off. That makes your beautiful bouquet. This one's a bit long. I can loop it down and tape it in, or I can just cut it off. You can do adjustments like that when you're done. Get your length. Now what you want to do is when you want to finish it off, you need to cut back your bottom ends of the bear grass because you don't want to see that. You just want to see the nice calla stem. And then you get it, lie it down, and you want to cut it like you're cutting celery. Pick your length and you cut like that, your length. Decide your length. You need to bind it with a bit of rib. There's lots of ways to finish the beauty of it. With this one, I did a bit of ribbon underneath and I added these cute little pearl circles to give me a pearl handle to match the pearls on the bear grass. Also, you can embellish it with these beautiful pearls I added into here. You can add those in, looks gorgeous, to create that beautiful bouquet for a very special bride.